What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Bobby Time, and today y'all probably like, what? Like, this is just, oh my gosh, this is finally posting a video after 3 months. Where have you been? Like, I've been. I will tell you right after this intro.
Work out for me, work out for me.
But yeah, like, I hope y'all enjoyed that intro. If y'all didn't, go ahead and unsubscribe now. I'm just playing. I don't care. You ain't really supporting me. Y'all know what's going on. Don't come around here with that fake love. But today, but we gonna go ahead and get to the video. Today, I got our story. It ain't really. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. From the jump, it ain't really too much. All it really is. Like, it ain't finna be no hour coming out story. That's my little sister Tara. Y'all go follow her or whatever. Link gonna be down in the description or whatever. Yeah, all that. But it's not gonna be no long story. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. So, I don't know. I was like,
Can I ask you a question?
Okay, so I was in 4th grade, but I was a little kid. Like, I know what I like back then. I don't care what you say, how you say it. If people be like, you don't know what you like whenever you young. Man, a kid knows. Like, especially a kid that was my age in like the 4th grade. A kid knows, and I don't care what nobody say. But, so I was in 4th grade. And I had a crush. Like I had a crush on 3 of my teachers. They booties. They all 3 of them had big booties. One was white and the other 2 was black. One was mean, one was cool, and one was just laid back. But yeah, that's when I kind of sort of like felt it. But 6th grade was really like, alright, whatever. I ain't really talk to no female in 6th grade or whatever. I was just like, oh, going with the flow. And at that point, I ain't really too much know what I like at that time. I was just like somebody that at that point liked somebody that liked them or whatever. But the reason why I'm saying fast forward, cause like between the years of 6th and 8th grade, ain't nothing really happened. So ain't nothing really too much happen. Like, stuff ain't really get juicy and spicy until like my freshman year. And that's when I started dating this girl. Like, it was like 4 hours away, and she was the more masculine one and I was the feminine one because I was still in the closet or whatever. And I was up here in Monroe, and she was down south from Crowley. So we made it work for like a year. And like a year and, I want to say like a year and a half, I want to say estimated. A year and a half. So I was like, alright, big, cool. During that year, like after that year and a half I spun with that girl, I was just like, alright, that's like, I really was just like, oh, I like females, but I like guys too. Like, I still like guys too. So I was bi for the longest. I'm gonna be honest, I was bi for the longest. Sophomore year, I started running from it. Like after I broke up with her or whatever, I was just like, let me start running from it and actually own up to my sexuality within myself. And I really didn't come out until I want to say it was the end of sophomore year or 11th grade year, one of them. No, I told my homeboy, Jay. Yeah, my homeboy Jay after at junior year. I told him junior year after I dated this girl, and he was like, "Oh, word!" Like all of my friends, that was the first one I told. And he was like, "Oh, I ain't gonna judge you." He was really cool about it. I was really scared, and like he was the one that like was just like, "Oh, I don't really care." None of my friends really cared. It was just I thought my dad was gonna care. I thought he was gonna really, really trip, and he didn't. Like, I told this man, oh, junior year, cause I'm skipping around. No, I don't need to be confusing y'all like that. But back to like junior year. So around Thanksgiving, I had a crush, and I actually started talking to my crush. But Shorty was giving me mixed signals, and I wasn't going for it. Till Shorty was giving me mixed signals, and I was actually finna chase this girl. But she was like, I was like, bro, like, I would text her, and sometimes she wouldn't even text me back. Like, Shorty ghosted me. I was like, man, damn. Like, my crush ghosted me, and I thought me and Lil Mama had something going on. So, boom. So, Thanksgiving, I think it was like a day before Thanksgiving. This girl texted me, and she was like, me and her was friends or whatever, but it's like I knew her, but I really didn't know her. She was like, hey, I'm really like feeling you. Like, I really like you. Like, I love your style. I love the way you talk. I love the way you know how you, all that stuff. And I was like, oh, thank you. And she was like, you fine as fuck type shit. And I was like, I'm confused as hell, because I'm like, a female like her, whew. I was like, what would you want to do? Why would you want to talk to somebody like me, man? Like me? Out of all the people that you could have, and me? And she was just like, so, yeah, she was like, she want to talk. And I was like, I want to talk to you too. Because at this point, I wasn't desperate, but I just wanted somebody to talk to. And I ain't even gonna lie, I really too much wasn't trying to like fall in love with Shorty. And I started talking to her, started digging her, and I fell in love with Shorty. Like, I fell in love with the girl. I'm doing too much. But I fell in love with her, and scratch it. I ain't even gonna say I fell in love with her. I just had strong feelings for her. And she was just, so I had strong feelings for her. Christmas break, Shorty was tripping. Shorty wasn't calling me, but she was on the phone with somebody else or whatever. She, like, that situation was just some boo-boo. Like, was just some boo-boo or whatever. And I said some boo-boo because how the situation went, it was like 1 minute we was cool. 1 minute it felt like she hated my guts. Next minute she ghosted me, and then after she ghosted me, she wanted to apologize. That's all I'm gonna say about the situation. Like I said, I'm not finna get into depth about nothing. So yeah, I talked to her, and I dated who did I date after her? I was just single. But after her, I tried to rekindle with the girl that I dated before her. Not my crush, but the girl I dated before, like the first girl I dated or whatever. Not the girl. Anyway, y'all get the girl that I dated at the beginning of my junior year. I tried to rekindle things with her, and Shorty was just leading me on, T. And she left me for a girl that didn't even. I'm gonna let that go, cause yeah, I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna tell y'all why I let that go towards the end. So after that, summer going into senior year, I told my dad. Yeah, I told my dad because I was on the way to my friend's house. Like, I was on the way to Jay's house. And my mama, she was tripping. She was like, you must like she deaf, so like she can't hear. So she talked through sign language, and she was just like, she was telling me in sign language, hollering at me. She was like, you must like him. And my dad went nowhere. Like, I was like, I like girls. I was like, I don't like that, man. I like girls. And so my daddy, she said something. My dad was just like, stop being mean. He was telling her to stop being mean or whatever. And me and him got in a car, and halfway there, I told him, I was like, Dad, I gotta tell you something. And he was like, what? And I was like, I like girls or whatever. And so he was like, oh, he was like, you finna go to college soon, so be careful and stuff like that. And he was like, you finna go to college, be careful, make sure you practice safe sex or whatever, watch your surroundings and all that. That's what he told me. So basically at that time, he ain't really too much care. But how black parents are, they're cool with stuff 1 minute and the next minute they're not. Like, at first he was cool with it, and then time went really on, and I think he was like in the little denial stage where it's just like, oh, she's not gay, she's just going through a phase, until he saw that it really wasn't a phase, until he really saw that, like, okay, she's not going through a phase, like, I really have a lesbian daughter, whatever. So he really had a problem with it. Man, dude had a problem with it up until like he just really, he didn't have a problem with it, but he was just like, that's not what the Bible says. Like, I can't, like, one time I came to the man about a relationship. Like, I was dating this girl my senior year. I ain't gonna say she wasted my time, but me trying to chase her the whole damn 7 months of the relationship when I could have been let that go. Not to be rude or anything, Shawty, because if you watching this video or whatever, not to be rude, but I shouldn't have chased you. Like, I could have been doing something better with my fucking 7 months of my senior year instead of chasing your ass. But anyway, I came to a problem about her, and this nigga gonna tell me you shouldn't have been gay. Like, what? And he was like, ain't nobody tell you to start liking girls. And I was like, what? Like, what? Sir, what you just said did not make no kind of sense whatsoever. Like, like, you're my father. I'm trying to come to you about a bitch that's wasting my time, and you gonna tell me that's what you get for being gay? Ain't nobody told you to be gay? Motherfucker, I'm what? That's all I said. I was like, what? And then he lectures me about, that's not what the Bible says. The Bible didn't make Eve on Eve or Adam on Adam and da 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 da. And I'm like, bro, I know what the Bible says, my guy. At the end of the day, I still like females. That is my preference. And y'all probably like, damn, why is she yelling? It's just because look, I'm trying to, I don't know why I'm yelling. But still, like, that blew me. Because I was like, what? I'm like, what?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And then I was like, all right, sir. After he gave me the lecture, I didn't ask that man nothing about no relationship advice at all whatsoever. So after her, I started talking to, I'm not proud of this at all. So when I tell y'all this, don't think I'm proud of this, because I'm not. I ain't date nobody. I was talking to a girl that was in college. I talked to her for like a month or two. We started talking, and like, oh shit, it was more than a month. We started talking in April, and I think we stopped like Zoom beginning of we started talking like the beginning of June. I lied, the beginning of July. Or at the end of June. I don't know, to be honest, I really don't know. I ain't keep it a date. But yeah, so I was talking to her, and like while I was kind of sort of talking to her, I got somebody else's number. Like, my girlfriend now, like the girl that I'm with, like my shawty now, my wife, like Yeah, y'all, I'm married. We just ain't go to the altar yet. But my wife, this is like when I first started talking to her, and then on top of that, I was talking to somebody else. So I'm not proud of that. And looking back on it, I was kind of dumb. Like looking back on it, I was down bad for that. So the summer after my senior year was kind of interesting. But after I started talking to her, That's my dog now. But I started talking to her. We started talking. So it's just like my girlfriend and the other girl that I was talking to, and that ain't really end on a good note. Like 2 different states and 2 different cities, but it was just like get off the phone with one just to get on the phone with one, and then like you gotta decide whether like you who you sleeping on the phone with tonight. That's bad. That's bad. I was nothing but trouble, and I was asking for nothing but trouble. Cause I'm pretty sure they both would have knocked my head off. So I stopped talking to the other one or whatever. Me and her, like, that's my dog. To this day, that is my dog. Like, that is my dog. Cause I know she gonna be watching this video. She actually support me. She actually support everything I do. Like, I literally, like, but yeah, like, she support me or whatever. But it was now with my girlfriend, to my girlfriend or whatever. I ended up moving out of Louisiana to a different state. Like, yeah, I moved out of Louisiana to a different state for like 4 months, and then came back home. And that's like when my dad really truly accepted the fact that I liked it, that I was a lesbian, because it was like, okay, this is not a phase. That's when all my whole family knew that it wasn't a phase. Because whenever I came back home, that's when like my whole family pretty much knew. Like they knew, but that's how they was just like, okay, we don't care, to be honest with you. We don't care. As long as you're happy, we're happy. Like my grandma, she was just like, I can't see you in the bed with a guy, and I can't see you in the bed with a girl, because that's none of my business. As long as you're happy. So it was just like, okay, whatever. Like, shit was pretty cool. Like, it's a lot of it. The only reason why I really didn't go into detail about it is because a lot of stuff we keep off social media. Like, when my channel blows up, when it blows up, I'm gonna go into more details about it, and that video gonna be like with my girl, like on side of me, cause y'all gonna meet her. But yeah, and the only reason why they accept it, I don't know why, cause they came to their senses. But now my girlfriend comes over, like she calls my dad, and he be like, hey, like my daddy likes her more than he like me. Like every time, like I ain't gonna say every time we into it or something wrong with her, he be like, what's wrong with Ray? Like, what you did to Ray? And sometimes she can just like not be in the mood, or somebody made her mad, like, cause the girl is crazy about me. Like, she's just crazy. Like, I'm gonna say she's just not friendly. She do not play that friendly stuff. But that's my baby. Like, in all honesty, the person that I am today, how am I so happy? And the person, like, she's one of the main people that encourages me, right alongside with my boy best. Like right alongside my boy best and my support system. Like, they be encouraging me. Or my sister Gwen, and like Raven, Max, and Gwen, like they and Tati and my Uncle T when I talk to him, and like basically my whole family, like they just be encouraging me, like, to be you, do you, and fuck them, because like fuck what haters gotta say or whatever. Like, you just sometimes, like, when you live in this type of lifestyle, like, it's already hard out here being black, but being black, a female, and a lesbian, that's crazy. Safe out there, like, y'all be buzzed. Like, and don't let nobody tell you different. Like, keep your head up. If you're watching this video, keep your head up. Like, keep grinding. Like, forget what other people say. If you know in your heart that you want to do something, do it. Like, never give up on your dreams. Like I said, I'm gonna keep on saying this. Fuck what other people say. People just like to hate. Like, don't let nobody tear you down. Don't let nobody get you out of character. Like, that's what I have to learn. But if you're in a position, or like if you're just not coming out, or if you're not out yet, or if somebody just outed you by accident, or you just outed yourself by, well, I ain't gonna say by accident, but if you outed yourself, then I hope you click on this video and it's just be like, oh yeah, all that stuff, like you're happy about it and everything. So with all that being said, like, I love you guys. I love my supporters. I love the, I don't know what to call y'all, vibe, mob, vibe, gang, vibe, tribe, all that. Something dealing with vibe. Hey, so without further ado, you know, subscribe. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, that like button, turn on your post notifications, tell your whole family, tell your granny, tell your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your dog, tell your uncle, tell your uncles, tell your aunties, tell your uncles that ain't your uncles, and your aunties that ain't your aunties, and the cousins that ain't your cousins. Yeah, tell them to subscribe to Vibing with Ty TV. Y'all can catch that. Like, follow me on the gram. I really don't post on there like talking about, but still follow me on the gram. It is Vibing with Ty. I want to say _TV. My TikTok is Vibing with Ty. My Snapchat is Team Ty _15. Yeah. And y'all, we're going to vibe together. This channel is going to flourish. Remember, keep God first. Be you, do you, F them. But yeah.